for letting me know. I see him now, he's in. Okay, here we are, day 5. Group photo, group photo. So who wore their green shirts today? Anyone wear their green tops and want to, yay, show those green tops, show those green tops. Let's get this picture. Beautiful, beautiful. Anyone else? Anyone else? There they go. Yay, look at the green tops, look at the green tops. I am going to stop sharing so that we can get a really good picture of the green tops. Thank you so much for doing this. Really appreciate it. Let's see. I want to get that. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I really appreciate you are doing that. That means a lot. Thank you for wearing the green tops on today. I will go ahead and share my screen again. You can keep your cameras on. Everyone looks so beautiful. Why are you hiding? Davita, hold on, we did not get you into the picture. Let's take it one more. Hey, we will try this one more time. Okay, everybody, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Cheese. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Okay, so allow me to share my screen. All right, here we go. Day 5, day 5, day 5. Let's do a review of day 4. Your homework from yesterday was to continue to study the candles, the movement for at least 20 minutes. Hopefully everything went well with that. I asked if you could add an indicator or two in an attempt to identify support, trends, resistance, entries, all sorts of great things that the indicators provide knowledge on for us, and to record the patterns and be prepared to discuss them on today. And we will get to that in just a couple minutes here. So day 5, trading your setup. What is a setup? Oftentimes people, let's say I'm getting something in the, okay, great, no worries. So what is a setup? Your setup is, the basic conditions that need to be present in order for you to even consider entering a trade. And if you don't see these specific things, what do? You don't trade. Even if you sit there 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes to wait for your setup to appear, if you don't see the conditions that you describe and that you have subscribed to, you don't take the trade. You don't develop FOMO, fear of missing out, fear of not making money that 10 minutes or that 30 minutes. Hold off. Exercise patience and discipline and wait for the specific setup that you have described to come along before you take a trade. And always remember that if you are a trend follower, trader, then a trend needs to be present or you do not take the trade. If you don't see your if, don't venture into the then, because the then most likely will go array or go in the opposite direction in which you're expecting it to happen. So wait until the conditions are present before entering the trade. Your trading plan should define what a tradable trend is for your strategy. All of our strategies will vary. They will all be different because we are completely different individuals. We have different personalities. Some of us will trade more aggressive than others, and that's totally fine. What you are going to realize is that some of us will be buying and selling the same exact candle, because when it appears on my setup, it's bearish. But as it appears on your setup, it could be very well bullish. And that's totally fine. I'm making money with it going down, and you're making money with it going up. Great. It happens very often. So don't be alarmed when this happens, when someone says that, oh, I traded in this direction. Okay, great. That's the direction that you traded in because that worked for your strategy, but that doesn't necessarily work for mine, and it's completely fine. All right. Uh, does anyone want to share their progress from adding indicators and trading with both candles, moving averages or candles, any indicator that you added to your chart, whether it was a specific chart style? Would anyone like to share today?
Okay, so I use the candlesticks
Okay.
and the indicators that I use, I tried to use the VWAP, but I discovered that I can't use that yet.
Okay.
That's not available on the setup that we have at this point. So I used the pivot points and the swing, and I used EMA was
Okay.
the other. So I basically went back and forth between those three. And I think that initially I was like, where are they? So just watching the screen more helped me to see that. I just really played around with the chart and went back and watched a couple of your videos to help me so that I could see how to bring up the little box that would allow me to do a trade.
Okay. Okay.
Once I got to that point, I went to try and practice some trades, and I got an error message. So I made a new discovery, which probably wasn't a new discovery because I'm sure you told us that the market closes between 5 and 6 every day. But anyway, I was like, what in the world's going on? It wouldn't let me get back in. I didn't make that connection about the time. So I called Ninja Trader, and the lady was so kind. Juliet has been helping me. She helped me several times, and that's what we came up with. Well, the market closed right around that time. So I didn't really get to the point where I actually recorded all of the different things that you told us to record, just because I think that for the first couple of days, I wasn't really devoting the amount of time that I needed to devote. So I really was trying to play catch up, I think.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you definitely want to get into the habit of scheduling it into your day, because you will find that with this skill, there's no such thing as catch up, because
Okay.
it's over time. Like
Right.
each day lends knowledge to itself. And then the following day,
Right.
you want to continue to build on the knowledge. It's not something that you can compound and say, well, I'll learn it all today.
Right.
It doesn't.
Catch up, you're right. Catch up is probably the wrong word. So the time that I spent today and yesterday, maybe that put me
Your foundation.
if I would have been on day 3.
Okay, okay. Well, here we are today, and just continue to build on it each day. Life will continue to happen, but how you deal with it will determine your success. So just
Right.
stay on the path, continue to practice. If you can, an hour per day, it's gonna do you so much good, I'm telling you.
Right. I think that when you first told us to think of a time,
Mhm.
I wasn't sure.
Got it.
So by today, I said, okay, I think, so because I was trying to do it every afternoon, like an hour before our class, which won't work because the
Mhm.
market is down during that time.
Right.
So I said, from now on, I'm going to do in the morning, 6:30 to 7:30.
Okay.
I can have an hour in at the beginning of the day before Noah gets up.
Right.
And then I said, then I'll do the other hour in the evening.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Well, I'm happy to hear that you were able to, define your time and pinpoint the time that you will devote to this skill. So that's great. Moving right along. Anyone else?
Okay, so I at the time that I chose is 3 to 5 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I don't want to be anyone to disrupt me while I'm focusing.
Mm-hmm.
So today I added the bar timer,
Okay.
pivot points, and the moving average, EMA.
Mm-hmm.
I did find the little box that allows you to, I don't know what it's called, allows you to buy and sell.
Chart trader.
Smart trader, thank
Yes.
you. And I actually moved too fast, I believe. I thought I was seeing a rising man,
Mm-hmm.
but right immediately, right after that, there was a hammer that showed up going down.
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up selling. I made $7.50.
Woo! Yes, you are on it. I am so excited for you. You are on it. I love it. I love it a great deal. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Yes.
So I'm enjoying it actually.
Good. That is the goal. And I'm telling you, it only gets better. You are making money in less than a week. It only gets better. Continue to exercise discipline and continue to be consistent. You're going to love this. Once you start seeing all that, you're going to love this. I'm telling you, it's very rewarding because you are being disciplined. You'll see. That's great. I am so excited for you. Congratulations. Would anyone else like to share?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Going once, going twice. Okay, we will continue. Preparation meets opportunity. That's simply what a setup is all about. You're being prepared to trade what you have practiced, what you have prescribed, and the strategy that you have subscribed to. I'll give you an example of something that happened this morning, unless someone else who's on this Zoom would like to share their experience. Would you, sir? Would you like to share what we've been working on for the past couple of weeks? If not, I'll go ahead and share it for you. Okay, I will share it. I have been working with a couple of my students for 2 weeks now. We have been working on this strategy. And what we did was we formed a texting tree. I gave them an if as well as described and showed them the if on a Zoom by Zoom because we all live in completely different states. So we hop onto Zoom and look at these ifs and thens. So I described and showed them the if and the then by Zoom. And their task was to check the end of day chart each day, which takes less than 2 minutes. Just peek at it to see what's happening throughout the course of the day. And text me to let me know if happened. If it happened, say text me yes. If it did not happen, text no. So that's our group text. Yes, the if happened, or no, the if did not happen. So when the if happens, we know what the then is going to be, and we know when the then is going to take place. So yesterday, and we've been working on this for 2 weeks now, smoothing out the kinks. A couple times in between, the if happened, a couple times they missed it. Yesterday, the if happened. Everybody caught it. Everybody saw the if. Now, when that if happens, you prepare for the then. They knew what time the then was supposed to happen. So yesterday, the if happened, and today the then resulted in $24,000 in 90 minutes. So this is what I'm telling you. Stick with it. Stick with it, stick with it, stick with it. It's going to be well worth your time. And keep in mind, if you do not see your if, do not force a then. It's simply not there. Be patient, exercise discipline, and wait. Wait on your if. I can't express the amount of excitement that I am experiencing today for the group text to come to fruition, but not only come to fruition, be in the abundance, and only within a 2-week period of time. So this was very exciting. Okay, so rise above the noise. The world is chaotic at the moment. We see all the crazy things happening on the news. We had the Will Smith and then the Dave Chappelle. I'm thinking, what in the world is going on? But there's way too much happening, far too much happening. And I'm so fortunate that I don't have to be out in the craziness. And people are struggling to re-engage after years of being on lockdown. So to further your trading skills, choose a trading program that works for you. And for the ones who have interest in continuing to work with me after today, my next course begins on May 23rd. I will share with you the schedule, how it's going to work. I will share with you the course contents, the costs involved, as well as the private student collaboration accountability group. So it's going to be an 8-week course. The first day will be May 23rd, as you can see here. The totality of the course, the lecture weeks it's a 5-week course. It's designed to earn $1,000 within 5 weeks, but I've taken it a step further. I've expanded it to insert like dead weeks, implementation weeks, to practice and hone the skills that were studied during the lecture weeks. And I'll explain it to you. So on week 1, which is the Monday, May 23rd, on the Wednesday, May 25th, we will trade live with me from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. and it will be recorded for those who aren't able to attend. But if you are able to attend, I most certainly prefer that you do attend as opposed to watching the replays. It's always best when you are in person. So there is no practice week for week 1 because week 1 is psychology and mindset. So on the 30th, May 30th, we move on to lecture week 2. So week 2 begins here, and then you meet with me on Wednesday evening from 6:30 to 8:30 for live trading. Okay. And then here for week 3, what will take place for the course of that week is week 2 practice and implementation. So the lecture information that you studied during week 2, you're going to continue to implement it during this week. And again, on Wednesday, we will meet as a group and trade live from 6:30 to 8:30. So June 13th, week 4, which will be lecture week 3, we'll trade live on Wednesday. And then week 5, which is June 20, it will be week 3 practice and implementation. So during this week, we will continue to hone the skills from the lecture from week 3. And again, on Wednesday, we will trade live as a group. And you can kind of see how it will continue to go. So this week will be lecture 4, trade live. And week 7 will be week 4 implementation, trade live. And this week, week 8, you're going to trade live for the duration of the full week. There isn't a lecture, it's just live trading and implementing and honing your setup. So for the duration of the course, you've gone through in depth, what is the futures market, honing in on fundamental analysis, technical analysis, and then like sealing the deal with your setup. The course contents, allow me to share with you what's included in the course. Hi traders, it's Quintita. I created this video to share details and components of my 5-week to consistent trading course. Getting to know me, you will learn that I am a huge Steph Curry fan. Yes, the basketball player. I admire his work ethic and how he consistently trains to perform at his best. We begin the course with the welcome section and course outline. Week 1, Psychology of Trading and Mindset. This section is designed to mentally prepare you to become a successful trader. I include eye training videos designed to build eye muscles to allow your eyes to master the foreign language of charts. Week 2, the futures market, money management, and fundamental analysis. This week, we study exactly what is the futures market, how to limit your losses, and how to be aware of your surroundings. I teach you the steps to my 5-minute daily fundamental analysis research. In week 3, we study charts, candle patterns, indicators that will assist you in simplifying your daily trading to become more consistent, to recognize and enter higher probability trades. In week 4, we hone in on creating your trading strategy in which you will use on a daily basis. I include narrated videos of my exact trading strategy and setup that I use on a daily basis to average $10,000 in 2 hours or less. In week 5, we designate the full week to honing and trading your strategy and your setup. Upon the conclusion of week 5, We welcome those who have earned $1,000 in a day to the 1K per day team. Bonuses included in the course are time management tools and a mindset library. I look forward to working with you and coaching you to achieve your trading and financial freedom goals. See you on the inside. Take care. Okay, so that's the content of the course. And the next thing I would like to share with you is course costs. What are the costs involved in with the course? Hi traders, it's Kiantisa. Okay, so becoming a consistent futures day trader. Here I include a video about the course. There is a one-time $50 enrollment fee, and the cost of the course is $695 total. I just couldn't believe that I was rolling it out at this time for this price, but there are some things behind the reasons why I am pricing it $694, being obedient. And this can be broken up into 2 monthly payments. So scroll down, it provides details about the course. And then there's a countdown to the course beginning. Okay, moving on. There's a private elite student collaboration group designed specifically for the cohort, for the May cohort. I do have a different student group for the previous cohorts, but I am specifically gearing this cohort more towards the 10K as opposed to the 1K. You have options. If you, as someone shared with me, she's not looking to make the amount of money that I'm looking to make, and that's completely fine, and I completely understand. But you want to kind of decide, you create your goals, you decide what you want to work towards. If you are looking for a slower, more do-it-yourself type course, I have that group as well. It's a totally different private group. So it will be the private elite student group, the ones who are wanting to go fast and go far. And then we have another group of those who are more do-it-yourself, more slower paced. When I get around to it, I like to differentiate the two for a number of reasons. Those who are go-getter type individuals, I don't want to intermingle with those who are, more lackadaisical and are doing things a whole lot slower. I want you to kind of feed off each other, push each other, have the discussions, collaborate with each other, and hold each other accountable for moving to the next level. And it is, let's see. So this is the group that I created specifically for this May cohort. It's going to be a completely new group, not going to combine the two groups. So decisions. Trading is more than pushing buttons. Mindset is everything in trading, and you're going to find that as you progress through your career in trading. Ask yourself, am I going to be a victim or am I going to be a victor? Only you can make that decision. Faith over fear, but be positive with a plan. Have a plan for the direction in which you are moving. Some people have been in pain mode for so long and are, in fact, enjoying the attention to where when someone says, oh, I am so sorry that that happened to you, they've become accustomed to wanting to continue to hear that. Make sure that that is not you, because it's decision time. What I can offer you: decades of teaching experience, a proven track record, daily trading, both theory and experience. I have a partnership with major trading brokerage, smaller, intimate trading cohorts that allows me to serve you and allow me to personally facilitate weekly live instruction. I close enrollment at 30 people to allow me to provide everyone the individual attention that they require and that they deserve. And I am prepared to show you strategies where you can facilitate them, incorporating your tactics for carrying them out. Any questions? Any questions from anyone?
I want to know, with the fees that we would pay, would we also need to have extra money to put into the account for the trades? Or,
Oh, absolutely. Everyone has to deposit their own funds into their
yeah.
accounts.
And
Mhm.
so the amount that we start out, because I kind of chose a smaller amount to start out with,
Right.
until I was thinking, at least until I'm really comfortable.
Great decision. Great
So
decision.
I want to ask you, does that mean that I need to be in the slower group, or does that mean, I don't know. I'm not sure at this point. Like, what I'm thinking is the faster group, you would need to put more money in sooner and spend a lot more time doing this and learning the screens, as opposed to the slower group, you would maybe only spend a couple hours a day, but maybe with the faster group, you need to spend more time and more money. Is that right? Or,
Absolutely not.
okay,
With this fast group, it's going to require if you can devote the 1 hour per day studying the charts, you're going to do well. Now, with the other group, they study 1 hour, one time a day. I'm sorry, one time a week. So, well, some of them do, some of them are more active than others, but trading can be a very lonely sport. And if you don't have another trader in your home, oftentimes you simply don't study your charts. And as they say, you get lost in the sauce and you study this week, the following week you don't, you fall off, and then you come back and say, hey, get me up to speed. And okay. So if you're planning to be consistent, if you can devote the 1 hour per day, this elite group is definitely the group for you. But if you're wanting to study every other week, the do-it-yourself group may be more appropriate for you. So think about it.
Hi, Kentisa, Marissa. I have a quick question. The lecture weeks, how exactly do the lectures work and when are they? I'm not sure if you explained or maybe I missed it. What time of day, and are we watching videos or are we live with you? How
No,
does that?
that's on demand. That information is posted in the course. You will go and complete the lecture yourself. And
Okay,
I will meet with you on the Wednesday evenings.
okay, got it.
Mhm. So whatever time you want to do your lectures, that's totally on you, in the mornings, in the afternoons, in the evenings,
Okay,
whenever.
perfect, right,
But
perfect.
Wednesday evenings, that's when we will all come together live.
Okay, so my other question is, let's say, are all the lectures posted at once, or do we have to wait for you to do, would you load it every week?
Absolutely not. That's an excellent question. They are all there. They're not dripped out. Everything is there. As soon as you get into the course, everything is there. I don't like that drip stuff.
Me neither, that's why.
I'm not a child. Don't drip. Allow me to
Right,
go
right.
at
Let
my
me pace
pace.
myself. Right. Thank
I'm one of
you.
those go-getters. I like to get it done,
Hmm.
and you dripping stuff to me, and I finished it in 10 minutes, and I have to
Hmm.
wait for the next week until you decide to drip something else. No, don't do that to me. Great question. Great question. No, nothing is held back. It is there because I want you to run.
Oh, one more question. Ninja Trader. So we have to, because we're on this, I guess, free trial.
Right.
Are you familiar with the fees with that?
Yes. To open your brokerage account, you will be required to deposit $400.
Okay.
And then with the $400, you will be up and running. There is an additional $12 monthly fee for live data. That's something no one can get around. It's just a $12 monthly fee.
Is that the only fee for the trading software?
The $12 monthly fee?
Yes.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, now there are, let's see, several different levels of platforms. There's a free platform. There's a lifetime license platform that you own. And then there's another platform. Based on the type platform that you use, there could be a fee for it if you choose one of the ones that are not free. And I will tell you the difference. The difference in the free platform and the platform that is not free, there will be a difference in your trading fees because the trading fee varies. It could be $1, 59 cents, dollar, and the ranges depends on the platform that you decide to use. That was a great question. Any other questions that anybody can think of?
Kantisa, I was curious about this earlier. When executing an options trade, let's say I'm executing an option trade to buy.
Right.
Is it the same as in the regular stock market? There's someone on the other side of that trade who's selling and I'm buying from their stuff.
Okay, so futures is completely different from options.
Okay.
Options are purchased on an option chain. So this isn't options. This is just day trading. Options, you decide what you want your expiration date to be, and so forth. And then the longer you extend your expiration date, the more you pay for the contract. This is how I explain the difference. Options is similar to you hopping on a bus and someone driving the bus and you knowing which stop you want to get off of. So you're telling the bus driver which stop you want to get off. When you're trading futures, you are the bus driver. You take yourself to which stop you want to get off and you close.
Okay.
Great question, great question. Let's see, I see something in the box. Let's start with the free version. Yes, you can start with the free version and then move to the paid version. Absolutely. That's a matter of preference. Yes. Financial Freedom Week. Yes.
I have another question. What do
Yes.
you suggest we do between now and the start of the next course? Are we just simply doing the 1 hour a day studying and
Yes.
learning?
Please do. Please,
Right, okay.
please continue to exercise the discipline. Once you get in the group, I may just start, if you give me some motivation, if you get in there and you want to get going, we can start going on Wednesdays before the course starts. Let me
Okay.
tell
Oh, I'm down. Who else is down?
you. Let me tell
I'm
you, I
ready.
love trading so much that you can ask anybody. This is, you will see for yourself. I love all these green shirts. We're gonna have to get another picture.
Yes, I had on a black shirt. I had to come back with my green shirt.
Yes, yes.
Stop, stand
We're
over
gonna have
there.
to get another picture.
It's recorded, stop.
Hi, Contessa.
Yes.
Sorry, I'll switch my shirt back, but
I'll tell you about it.
I'll find another green shirt. But I missed the part where you said between the now and the chorus because I think my internet went down. What did you say
Okay.
was going to happen between then?
We were discussing as a cohort, how will we best utilize our time between now and then? And I said that if you get in the group and if I see you are motivated, we'll get started.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, my computer went straight down. I was like, there was words said?
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Absolutely.
Let me go get another green shirt. Hold on.
Any other questions that you can think of? This is going to be a really great group. I can already tell. Any other questions? David says she's going to put her green shirt back on. Too funny, too funny.
I'm gonna run and find a green shirt too.
I was sharing with someone today, she's on here, that how this is clearly not the price that I had in my head, for the course. And I'm telling you, you just have to be obedient. That's all I'm going to say. You really have to be obedient. What I'm providing to you, the course alone is $1,200 minus no time with me. So I'm devoting 8 evenings, 2 hours with the group every Wednesday. Oh my Lord. You're getting a steal. That's all I'm going to say. You are getting a steal because I'm being obedient.
I appreciate that.
You are
Yes, me
welcome.
too.
You are
God is
welcome.
good.
But that's all the time, all the time. And I know that there will be blessings on the other end of this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Couldn't find my green head wrap, but
That's completely fine. That's completely fine. Any other questions anybody can think of?
It's all right, Davida. You look really cute, girl.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
oh, it's
I'm gonna
showing
get us another picture. I'm going to stop sharing for a moment so that we can get another picture. We are so cute.
Wait, let me turn my phone my right. So I can right.
Okay, on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's see, let's do another one. 1, 2, 3. Great. Awesome, awesome.
One more question, Kentisa. Do we have lifetime access to the videos, or is it just for the 8 weeks?
No, it's a lifetime.
Okay.
Even the other class has
There you go.
lifetime access to the course itself as well. Everyone has lifetime access to it, and as well as lifetime access to your group. I'm gonna continue to keep the 2 groups differentiated because I know some things you don't know.
We got one more green shirt.
Oh, another picture.
Let's do another one. Yeah, let's do another picture. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Awesome, awesome. That's great. Love it. I love it. Okay, one more. Great, great, great. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to working with everybody. I will post a link inside of I think everybody's in the challenge group, right? So everyone, yes, everyone has access to the challenge group. So I'll post a link in there to register for the course. And then if you have any questions between now and then, if you get in there and you act like you want to be proactive and start working, I will be ready. I will be ready. Let me tell you, the only reason why I didn't say, hey, let's get going like next week, I kind of I thought everyone would want some time to do things in between, to create your schedule, to kind of shuffle things around to prepare for it. But if I thought you were ready tomorrow, I'm telling you, I love this so much. Mr. Ernest, Mr. Ernest knows me. He and I worked together at my previous place of employment, and I'm always pulling him and tagging him. He's the individual that I'm referencing when I said that the 2 individuals where we created the phone text tree. He's one of them. So I was going to allow him to share his story. He's actually the one with the if and then scenario that I described earlier. It's him. So he texted me on yesterday, there's the if. I said, absolutely correct. So, and then I went, and the then is going to happen when. So.
And I was at work. Yo,
We were narrating the trade by text. Then he called. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. You're gonna really enjoy it. Is there anything that you would like to share with them, Mr. Ernest?
Well, one of the things that I had to learn when who was that said that they was that Shar? She made $7. So it's like I've done a lot of sim trading. When I went to the live trading, it was the open market, and it's like, with Miss Santisa, we were up at what 5 o'clock in the morning, and then 2 o'clock in the morning, and the market goes relatively slow. But at 9:30, when the bell rings, it's like, oh my God, the thing starts moving. It's like, which way is it going? And so at least now, and see, I was one of the hard-headed ones. Said, what is your strategy? So now my strategy is I'm looking for a hammer and I'm looking for a morning star. I'm not looking for anything else. But it's you know it's fun. So and I'm in this phase where I'm close to retirement. So it's like, oh, I'm getting ready now, so I can really focus on this.
Mhm.
So, but what I found is now I'm not gonna call the names. Is I joined a group, and I tell you, and it's 5 times what this class has cost, and I've learned more from this week in terms of practicality. Because sometimes people will throw a lot of stuff at you, and you're like, okay, but this is like, here is this, focus on this. Um, and obviously Canti's a real teacher, so it's not that the other people don't know and they make quite a bit of money, but how do you get novice people into and moving forward? And this has really been a good foundation for me to go back, and all the stuff that was thrown at me before, now I can understand it and take it apart.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, what you will learn with me, I'm meat and potatoes. That fluff is completely unnecessary because I want people to make money fast. If you make money fast, you will stick with it. And if I give you the information required to make money fast, you will keep going. If I try and throw weeks and weeks and weeks of lectures and theory with no practice, I don't think you will stick with it. And that's another reason why I don't do the drip thing. No, if you get in there and you want to run, run. Ask me questions and keep running.
Hi, Kantisa.
Hi, Davita.
Hi. So I'm all for people who want to rent, but I'm definitely I have to do it in the stages because
Sequential,
because I tend to do too much and overwhelm myself.
right?
So is it built to do it on a weekly basis itself, or it is
Yes,
built for that? So I can do it week by week
exactly.
myself like that, because that
And
works
that,
better for me. That just
okay. Yeah, that's how it is designed. And as I shared through that video, which you will also have access to, it's sequentially through
yeah.
weekly, and it continues to build the concepts each week. Like week 1, we will implement. Week 2, then we'll implement, and it continues to build upon each week. Week 3, we'll implement what we did in weeks 1 and 2.
Okay, that'll work because I know me.
Yeah,
I'll do too much and then get overwhelmed.
that's why I
Mhm.
inserted those flat weeks in there to give you an opportunity to implement what you studied during that lecture week.
Okay, good. Yeah, I was looking at it, but everywhere.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, that's what I need. Thank you.
you are welcome. You're definitely welcome. Any other questions that anybody can think of?
No.
No? Okay, let's see. I have, hang on a moment, let me share this. I created a brief survey. If you can complete it for me, I will drop it in the chat box. It is only two questions. Let me grab it. Okay, so I placed the link to the survey in the box. If you will complete that survey for me, I would certainly appreciate it. It will help me to continue to build upon this to make sure that I am conveying the information to people the way they want to receive it. And we will continue to improve it. And congratulations. I look forward to working with everyone. And for anyone, if this is where we part ways, much success to you. Take care, peace and love, stay in touch, and you know where to find us if you change your mind. Okay, let's see. I will stop sharing right now. Okay, so yes, I will place